What's up, you guys? Narukami, whatever here, and I am back to do another what if, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a one shot, or if not, I will make a part two of it. So, so from what I saw on my what if Deku was Rengoku, it did early on the first upload, but I had to re-upload it because I had to delete one part of the video out since I don't want that to be in the video. So, and yeah, so I'm doing weak on I did weak on that video. So, from what you see on the screen today, that I am doing what if Deku was in Train to Busan. I know it says of on the between Train and Busan. I kind of misread the title. So, yeah. So, and if you don't know what Train to Busan is, it's a Korean movie, and and it starts off with like the train. Like a lot of people. Well, okay, it starts with the father. Well, don't no. It's mainly consists of like a lot of people on the train infected, like like running, and I'll tell you about the zombies later. And there is gonna be one douche in that goddamn movie, and I'll tell you later. Also, there is one smart kid in there too, real smart. Now, and I think that's. Hold up, let me get to my YouTube Studios. Let's see. Yeah, I only have. Yeah, I only have 50 views on here, so I need to do better. So, and also I may do another. I may do part two of what if Deku was the Leviathan. So part two may come out. And let's see. Um, for the next part of what if Deku was born in Ruby, I just need to watch a couple episodes of. I just need to watch a couple more episodes so I can get to the fight with the mechanical, the mech, and maybe some extra parts in there. So maybe, and yeah, yeah. So what if Deku was the singer? I'm gonna keep that out since there's a lot of music I don't want to put in. So yeah. Let's see. And I think that's it. Yeah. So the other new what if. So yeah. So my other new what if was supposed to be this. I just need to watch the Transformers movie to remember some stuff. So yeah. And yes, this is Jetfire from Cybertron. Transform Cybertron. And I think that's enough talking. So that's that is enough talking. I am ready, and I hope you're ready for this. What if? Let's get into the video. Now, from where we start off, well, actually before we start off, I gotta explain to you that Inko is half Korean Korean and half Japanese. So she's gonna have Korean on her mother's side and Japanese on her father's side, since since uh since she's since Izuku is taught by her mother Inko, so she can understand Korean when he's in Korea. So let's see. And Izuku is also trained by his father, Hisashi, right through hand-to-hand combat and knife combat. Also, this is Izuku's knife. And to how he's gonna bring it on the train, I'm going to say that his knife, well, his holster and his other knife, no, his holster and the handle are made of special material to keep the knife hidden. So like the metal detector does not detect the knife, and it's also gonna be in his leather jacket, just like this one right here. So it's gonna be like there's gonna be inside pockets, so he's gonna have it strapped right there. So yeah. All right. So and also Izuku is also with his grandmother in Korea, obviously, because I don't want Inko to die. She's too good mother. Right. Now let's get back to the video and start. So where we start off is Izuku getting back from his getting back from having some time with his grandmother. Like they went out to go eat, have a little bit of fun, and some other stuff. Like they had Korean barbecue, and if you guys didn't have Korean barbecue, I recommend you try it. It's delicious, man. You cook the food they give you on the table. Oh, good food, dude. Damn, I'm planning to go. So, I have the story, and this was Izuku's last day with his grandmother. He's been there for like let's say 3 months, and it was time to get back to his mother. From what Izuku doesn't know, that his mom, Inko, is pregnant. He doesn't know that he's gonna be an older brother. But right in the near future, I'm gonna, so, and it's gonna be different. So, okay, so, yeah, so this is gonna be the last day. Inko's pregnant so he's gonna be an older sibling. And now okay, so Izuku, now when Izuku and his grandmother got back to their house, the Izuku wanted to go take a shower, and okay, how should I name her? What's a good Korean name? I'm not good at Korean names, cause damn it. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna just say her. I just say his grandma, whatever. So, his grandma also went to go take a shower. To the bathroom, to where that she has a bathroom in her room, and Izuku went to the bathroom that was in the hallway. So after he was done taking a shower, it was time for bed, and we're gonna skip to the next morning. He wakes up. He went to go eat breakfast that his grandma made, and after he was done, it was time for him to go back. So Izuku went to go grab his bag. Went to go grab his bag, grab the clothes that he brought from Japan, and some souvenirs. Yeah, and some souvenirs. And some snacks on the way. So actually no snacks. He's gonna bring one drink. So after he was done packing, his grandma came in and said, "Izuku, are you done packing?" Izuku looked back at her grandmother and says, "Yes, Grandma. I'm done packing." Izuku's grandma went up to Izuku to give her a hug and says, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you, Izuku. I can't wait to see you next time." "Yes, Grandma. I'll miss you too. And I'll be sure to bring Mom and Dad here. Okay?" "Okay, Izuku. Alright. Come on. I'll drop you off at the train station." "Thank you, Grandma." So, right through time, when they got into the car, they drove to the train station. By the way, Izuku came to Korea right through the airport. And right through the airport, he took the train to get to his grandmother's destination since it's far away. So, yeah. Now, after a couple minutes, they made it to the train station. Izuku got out and grabbed his bag, and he is wearing these. Yeah, so he's wearing the leather jacket, white t-shirt, jeans, and fingerless gloves. And when he got out of the car, the Korean women see our boy get out the car. They see how our boy is smoking, my guy. Like, you cannot resist, like, women. Yeah. So he said goodbye to his grandma, and his grandma drove off back home after saying his goodbye. Now, Izuku went to go get his ticket. Yeah, ticket to get to the train of Seoul. And when he got his ticket, he went to the train. And he was waiting for the train to arrive. And he was talking on the phone to his parents. And Inko here says, "Oh, Izuku, I can't wait to see you back home." Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get back home, Mom. So, Mom, is there any reason that you called me? Oh, Inko says, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, I was meant to tell you this, but I'm a bit nervous. Here, I'll have your father tell you. Hisashi, do you mind telling Izuku the surprise, the news?" All right, Inko. All right, I'll tell him. So Hisashi went up to Inko and grabbed the phone and says, "Hey, sport. Hey, Dad. So what's the news?" Well, to tell you the news that your mom is pregnant. Izuku's eyes went wide and accidentally yelled, "What? I'm gonna be a big brother?" And people around him looked at him. Looked at him. Some were like, "Congratulations, you're gonna be a big brother." Izuku was excited to be to have a sibling, to be an older brother. Inko was giggling that Izuku was excited, and after a while of talking and talking of what to name the baby, they already got what gender the baby was, and it was a girl. So it was obvious that the name that they chose was Izuku. So, yeah. So, after a while of talking, the train finally arrives. And Izuku says goodbye, and Izuku goes to his seat. And his seat is close to the father and daughter. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's the smart kid and the father that was really busy. And yeah. So Izuku so he sat down and said hi to the two. The little girl said hi back, and the father was mainly on his phone talking to his co-workers. Now they were now after a while waiting, Izuku was mainly on the internet on his phone, looking through the news, and he saw something peculiar. He saw that about the news, people like attacking on a riot, but Izuku felt something off. Nothing right. So Izuku decided to turn off his phone and put it in his pocket and forget. Well, tried to forget. So he put it in the back of his mind and think about it later. So Izuku went into his bag to grab a drink. To which it's well, tea, or no, I'm giving him a diet soda. That's what I mainly drink. So Izuku, well, so at the moment of waiting, Izuku saw saw, well, heard a commotion from the back. So he looked into the back to see the guy in the blue uniform. You know, the shoot, what is it? Uh, station worker. Yeah, station worker. So Izuku saw that guy coming, saw the station worker running, but he was jumped. Well, actually, before he got jumped, he told people to run to the next car. They don't know why he was telling them to go to the next car, but yeah, but as he as soon when that guy is still warning them, he got jumped by a on he got jumped on his back, getting bitten right on the neck. He was screaming, struggling to get the woman off. So so Izuku and the man Izuku and the man actually no Izuku got up and told the little girl and man, said, come on, let's get to the next train, come on. Now Izuku and the little girl and the guy, I kind of forget mainly the names. So Izuku went to the next car and see the two couples. One's pregnant, and another is the husband. So he told them to run to the next cart. Yeah, he told them to run to the next cart, and when they got there, he saw the horde of zombies coming right through. So shoot, I'm not having this phone turn off. So he saw the zombies coming right through, and he immediately slides the door closed. And and also able to lock it. They sigh in relief, but they don't know how long the sliding door is gonna hold. So they decided to cover up the window on the door, so the zombies don't see them. So they decide to sit down and chill. But Izuku got a call from his grandma, and he answered and says, "Hello, Grandma. Is there something wrong?" No wait. Hello, Grandma. On the other side, his grandma says, "Izuku, I'm scared. People are attacking outside." And it looks like they're eating each other. Okay, and Izuku told her to calm down and don't go outside, and to like cover everything, lock the doors, close the windows, try to keep herself safe. But right before she was gonna do that, right before she was gonna do that, zombies immediately burst right through the burst down the door, and Izuku's grandma tried to run, but she was immediately grabbed. So on the other side of the phone, all Zuko can hear is screaming. And when it goes silent, all you hear is zombie noises like whatever. So Izuku slowly put down the phone. He had tears in his eyes to see that he lost his grandmother. And now, when the train is slowly was slowing down, he looked out the window to see a lot of people running and people getting killed, getting bit in the neck. A lot of people were running. These zombies are running really quick. Izuku can see the horror, and it's disgusting. He was shocked that people are getting attacked. There is so much blood. So Izuku wants to go sit down and then look at the news about the guy. I think he's like the mayor of South Korea, or whatever. So Izuku's looking at the news, of what's happening about like the attacks. It doesn't say anything about people eating each other, but he does get a notification of videos that are online. He played the video, and to see people falling from the sky, and to his shock, they were still going. Like they were still going. Like they were getting up. Like nothing happened. They started chasing the people that saw them go. That saw them go down. And skip to the next scene of people running, but two people got immediately jumped. So Izuku was looking right through the news, and looking right through the news, and they immediately made their stop. Well, the train's gonna make their stop, and they were waiting at the door. So Izuku is waiting at the exit with the pregnant wife, the husband, and the one that people like in the movie, and the little girl. Yeah, and the father went off to make a phone call and to let her daughter wait. So so he's having a conversation with the parents, and saying that the father, the husband, is saying that he's a bloodsucker. Well, the pregnant wife says, "Don't say that in front of a child." The husband covered his mouth, and the little girl said, "It's okay. Isn't that what everyone is like?" And Izuku says, "You're a smart kid." So, after a while of conversation, While waiting, they finally made their stop. So Zuku's the one that'll go first. He looks around, see that the coast is clear. So he told the people that it's clear and got out the train. So they try to make it through the lobby, but before Izuku could enter, he sees the other train, the back train. They see that zombies are looking at them, trying to get to them right through the window, but they can't. So most of the people went past him, so he decided to keep walking. And when they get to the escalator, when they get to the escalator, they see a lot of soldiers, but one person yelled, "Hey, hey, can you guys help us?" And when those soldiers turned around, they're already infected, and they started running. So they turned around. Izuku ran. Most people are immediately getting attacked, and Izuku was running, and he sees that the little girl is about to get attacked. So Izuku immediately ran, went to his jacket, pulled out the knife, and tackled the zombie down, and stabbed that zombie right into the brain. He saw that the pregnant wife, grabbed the little girl's hand and ran. And Izuku was following close behind. Now, when he got to the door, he decided to stay right there for a little bit, trying to get some survivors right through. He is waiting with the 3 baseball players and the husband. And the father of the... Damn it, my neck. The father of the... father of the daughter, he saw the father, and he made it through, and right on time, they closed the door immediately. But it was too hard for them to hold it back, so they ran. And when they got down to the stairs, they immediately saw the train running. So they ran and ran and ran. They saw an opening. They got Izuku, the father, and the baseball guy. 2 of his friends were already killed, and they both got in. Izuku looked outside, and that the husband is trying to catch up. So he ran. But he grabbed a shield and baton and smacked the 2 zombies that were in front of him out the way. One was armored, one was normal. They were knocked down, and the husband made it. He jumped on the train, and they breathed a sigh of relief. But the father and husband are worried about the others. Like, the father is worried for his daughter, the husband is worried for his pregnant wife. So Izuku decided to take off his leather jacket, and they plan to get to the... Oh, jeez. So Izuku took off his leather jacket. They're getting themselves weaponized. Izuku has his knife. Baseball guy has his bat. The husband, he has taped his arms so he doesn't get bit. So the husband went first. For what he did, he first ran up, put his hands on the two seatings, and lifted himself up and kicked the zombie away. So yeah, and they were fighting them off. The husband was punching, pushing them out of the way, and let's say the other zombies are coming. Some zombies are coming right through. So Izuku was able to stab him out of the way. Actually, no, never mind. It's the zombies he pushed out the way. And when they were about to attack Izuku immediately stabbed one in the head, pulled it out, and stabbed the other that was right on to his right. They kept going and made it to the next cart. But when they get to the next cart, the baseball guy sees his team that is zombified. He was scared to attack, but right when the train got dark, for some reason they were not attacking. They were looking around, but when they heard the sound of baseballs falling out from the bag, they turned to their sounds, to the sound of where the baseballs were. The father immediately knew that they can't see in the dark, so he decided to tap the direction of where the baseballs were, and the zombies immediately went. So this gave them a chance to get to the next car, but they were having trouble. And well, wait, give me a second. Let's see. Oh no, wait, did he? Oh no, he didn't. No, he tapped the bat. No, he. I think he tossed his phone. Yeah, he tossed his phone and it started ringing, and then the zombies went to the direction, and the father, Izuku, the husband, and the baseball guy, they made it and grabbed they made it, but right before they try to enter, they see in the bathroom the whole the sister, the wife, and the daughter. They were glad that they were safe, but when the car that they are in, the light is coming back, so they immediately went into the next car. Went to the bathroom and closed it to wait for the light to go out again, and they decided to talk a little bit to give each other some respect, praise. The husband is impressed at Izuku at his skills with this knife. He asked of where he was taught. Izuku told him that his father trained him in Japan. He was only here to visit his grandma for 3 months, and it was time to head back home until this happened. The husband was impressed, and Izuku thanked him and praised him how well he held his own against those zombies. He was real impressed. He was also glad that he was also impressed. Well, actually, he's mainly impressed at the husband. The yeah. So they heard and they waited for a second, and when they made it to the next tunnel, it went dark. So this gave them a chance to go to the next cart with the daughter, the wife, and the sister of the other old woman. So this gave them a chance to go to the next cart. It was still dark, so this gave Izuku an idea. Izuku told him his plan that if they take the top, I don't know what they're called, but you know where you put your luggage. I don't know if anyone's like been on a train before, but like on the top where you put your luggage, that's where they're gonna be. So Izuku told him the idea that if they go on top to where the luggage was, they can crawl right down. And if they see any luggage, throw it into the opposite direction of, throw it to the direction of where we were. They agreed on the idea, and Izuku went first on the left side, and some of the others went on the right side. They were slowly crawling on top. There was, I think the father? Yeah, the father? There was luggage right in front of him. So this gave him a chance to throw the luggage right to where they were. And the zombies went to that direction. So when all the zombies went to that direction, they got down. And when they got down, they were at the end of the tunnel. So they hide at the seats. And Izuku sees the homeless guy, and he was scared. He doesn't know how he was alive when he was hiding right there. But Izuku wanted to bring him along. So at this time, they have no choice but to run. They are not waiting for another train. They were not waiting for another train, no, another tunnel to go through. So they took this chance to run to the next cart. Izuku and the husband went to hold the door down, and the other are trying to open the door. And why it's hard to open the door? Because those mother effers literally blocked the door, and the guys are having trouble trying to open it. And you want to know why they locked it? It's because of the CEO. Mother. I really hated that CEO. He made a dick move. I really hate him. So one zombie stuck his head right through the crack of the door, and Izuku immediately stabbed the zombie in the head. Immediately killed it, but Izuku was too late to save the guy. He got bit right on the finger. Izuku's eyes widened in shock, and there Izuku sees that the wife saw he got bit, and she already knew what was going to happen. The husband told Izuku to go ahead, take care of his wife, and Izuku was hesitant, but he decided to go. He took his wife along. He took the wife along and went. And he was struggling, but the door opened. So he took his chance to hold them off. He punched some zombies away. And he used one zombie to use as a barricade. And at this time, the guys got the door open and went through. The father went up and punched the CEO in the effing face, arguing with him of why he locked them out. Now the CEO starts accusing them of being infected, to which they were not. This guy had everyone except for the cheerleader girl. He had everyone with him, telling them to leave, go to the next cart. So Izuku was mad at the CEO and wanted to kill him. And by the way, the sister of the other old lady, she didn't make it. So just a reminder, because I forgot that she didn't make it. So yeah, sorry. So the cheerleader girl, she decided to go with them to the next cart. And when they made it to the next cart, they closed the door right behind them. And when they get to the next cart, they waited there a little bit. But we'll go to the perspective of the sister, the other old woman. She was looking at the door of where her sister died. She can see his sister at the window trying to get through. And she was telling her she looked back at the people in disgust. So she decided to endure her death and open the door. She was immediately tackled down and bitten by his sister and the other zombies. The zombies immediately attack the other people. Now we go back to the perspective. So while they were waiting for the train to make their stop, they hear the commotion. They looked at the door to see that zombies have gotten through. They were attacking the people, killing them, turning them to zombies. But on the intercom, they hear the captain of the train giving him the news to if anyone is still alive. There is a blockade. There is a blockade at the end, at the train track. So He says to if anyone's alive, I'm gonna look for the next train and best get ready to get out. So, hold up. This. So, when the train made their stop, they got out. But they look behind. They hear a train coming. But when the train was coming by, it hit the train that Izuku and the others got out of. And they were split. And by the way, Izuku had his knife in his pocket. No, actually, Izuku had his knife still in his hand. So, actually, Izuku took out his knife when they got out the train. There, that makes sense. So, when the train hit the train that they got out of, they were split. So Izuku is with the baseball player and the cheerleader. Well, the female student. So they went to go find their way to get past to get through. So they went to the next card to try to open. Izuku let the guy hit the window. Yeah, Izuku let the guy hit the window. And he sees that the CEO is coming this way. He says, Izuku immediately kicks him down. He is not letting that goddamn CEO coming through. And when Izuku kicked him down, the zombie was immediately attacked him. The guy was trying to get him off, but he was too late. He is not saving the prick that turned the people against him. So he sees the guy having trouble, so Izuku immediately broke the window, breaking it. So he let the female student and the baseball player to go first. So he is holding off the zombies one by one. He sees that the two made it. So Izuku immediately went to go through the window. And he made it. They started running. He sees that the captain is coming right to them. When Izuku saw the zombies right behind him, he just motioned his hand to just run to the train. The train that is moving right now. So the captain and the others immediately ran to the train. They got up, and the captain went to start the train. And and the zombies and the train is slowly moving. So the train is slowly moving. Izuku is outside of the train, like at where the metal bar is. He sees the pregnant wife, the daughter, and the father of the daughter running. He immediately sees a whole horde of zombies. Izuku says, come on, you can make it, come on. And when they were getting close, Izuku grabbed the woman's hand and pulled her up, and the daughter. The father kept running and jumped and grabbed Izuku's hand. And they made it. They made it on the train, but there's a chain of zombies trying to get on. So Izuku took this chance to kick some zombies off. And he's not using his knife because it's he's not gonna make that range. So he just kicked some zombies off, and zombies fell. The chain of zombies fell off let go of the train, and train excuse me, and the train is on its way. But for Izuku, he felt something on his leg. He felt that his leg was bleeding. He looked at his leg and he sees that he was bitten. The father, daughter, and the wife sees this. The wife and daughter. The wife had her mouth covered by her own hand. The daughter is sad and shocked that the man that saved him was bitten. The Izuku went up to the father to give him Izuku took out a paper and pen from his pocket and wrote something down. He wrote a sad letter that it says, "Mom, if you get this, Mom, Dad, if you get this letter, that means I'm dead." To why there was an outbreak in Korea, and we were so close to home, and I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be home this time. And tell my friends, cousins, aunts, uncles, tell them I wasn't able to come back. Okay, I'm getting tears right now. Like, and he wrote down the address and gave it to the father. He went up to the father and grabbed his hand and gave him his knife and said, "Please, I want you to take this to Japan. The address is on the paper. If you see my parents, tell them that I'm sorry." The Izuku slowly backed up to to go off the railing. But the little girl didn't want him to go. She doesn't want the man that saved his father and her to go. She is sad. The student and the baseball player come out and to see this. The baseball player says, "What are you doing?" "What are you doing, man?" Isuku looked back and said, "I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna come with you guys." Isuku looked down to his leg, and the guy saw that he was bit. No, you'll be fine. You just come with us, man." Isuku says, "No, I'm not coming with you. You just get out of here. I don't want to infect you both. Anyone. Just go." The baseball player was about to say something and Izuku says, "No! Just go!" The others went inside, but the little girl didn't want to go. But she was inside. She was looking out the window, crying for the man that saved them. And hold up, give me a second. I want to play this sad song right now. Hold up. Okay, I'm going to play this right here. This sad song. Izuku was at the end of the railing. He looked up to the sky, and he was sad, but smiling. He was sad that he won't be able to see his parents again, and not be able to see his baby sister to be born. But he was happy. He was happy that his parents were going to have a good life. He was glad that his sister will be born. He was also glad that he saved the people that are on the train with him. But he knew that this was his end. So Izuku's eyes changed. He's still smiling, and slowly fell off the train. And the train kept going. And while their train was gone, he turned. He was now a zombie. Now, with the others, the little girl was crying for Izuku, the one that saved their lives. But the father was giving her comfort. I'm getting emotional right now. Literally, I made this story up, and I'm getting emotional. Oh my god. Like, so when the train made their stop, they see a barricade and a pile of zombies. The train stopped, and they decided to walk. They see a tunnel. Well, yeah, they see a tunnel to cross, and went through. Luckily for them, there was no zombies, so they kept walking, and the daughter was clinging to her father's arms, and Izuku, no, and the little girl started singing that her father taught. I think it went like, um, um, I don't know, but at the end she said, "Until we meet again." And they didn't realize that soldiers heard at the end were about to shoot them, but they stopped when they heard the little girl singing. They stopped and immediately sent soldiers to go pick them up, pick up the survivors. And after a couple weeks, no, a couple days, Izuku, no, the father, daughter, and the mother, the pregnant mother, went to the airport to go to Japan of Mufasa, to go to the address. And after many hours, they made it to Mufasa, and they went and to grab a taxi. And when they got to a taxi, luckily for them, this guy spoke Japanese. The father showed the man the picture. No, showed the man the address to take them. And they took him to the address. And by the way, they're in clean clothes, so. And he took him to the address. And when they got there, they saw a beautiful house with many flowers. And they went to the door and rang the bell. And when they heard it running, and they thought it was gonna, and when the door opened, they thought the mother, the woman in green hair, and the man in black hair. When they opened their door, they thought it was Izuku, but they were wrong. They see a man and a woman and a little girl. Hold on, let me play the song again. And the little girl, and Inko asked, yes, how may I help you? Ma'am, sir, we came here to give you this. And the father went to go give the note to Suku, he saw that there was blood on it. And when Inko opened the note to see that it was from Izuku, but when she read it, she covered her mouth in shock and started crying. Inko gave Hisashi the note. His eyes widened. That his son was gone. The man said, "I am sorry, but your son saved our lives. He risked his life for others, like us, to get out of that city safely. Your son is our hero. And I'm sorry for your loss. We will miss him, but he will be in our hearts for the great sacrifice that he did." Izuku, he will be missed. The father, the daughter, and the pregnant wife went up to the two parents and gave them a hug. And the little girl started crying with them. Even the wife, even the husband, or the father. And this is the end of the story. And I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to put the intro because I don't know how long this video was. Oh, my mind makes me I want to cry, but I can't. So, this is the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye, guys.